Guys, this is Stephanie and I'm back with another haul video. I haven't done one in quite a while because I haven't been anywhere to do any haul videos with, but my neighborhood, actually it's the county that I live in, every year they do a craft sale. It's some ladies from Stampin' Up! Get together and do one craft sale. It's over a 2-day period. And this is the 3rd year that I've gone, and you can literally get things pennies on the dollar. So it was just a fun way to do some craft shopping, and just wanted to share some of the things that I found. I found these magazine racks for, I think they were 50 cents a piece. Got a couple of those, and those come in handy because I got some magazines. There were 2 stacks. They were kind of divided like so, and one stack was $2 and one stack was $3. And I got them for very specific reasons, and I'll show you the reasons, but I'll show you what's in them. These are older magazines. These are a couple of Hobby Lobby's brand magazines, and I don't usually read these a whole lot, but sometimes you see some cute ideas in them, cute card ideas. There was Card Maker's sketchbook, and this is not really a magazine. This is kind of a book. It's not a hardback book, but it's kind of like card maps, page maps, where they give the sketch and then they give several examples of how to make cards based on that sketch. That's kind of a neat book. Just some older magazines, birthday creations. I actually have not seen that magazine. This was a neat little one, and there was several of these magazines in here. Darcy's, and apparently this is a supplier of stamps and stamping products, punches and whatnot. I wanted these. I thought there were some really good card ideas in here, in color. So there was, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like 5 of those Darcy's magazines. Now, a couple of them were a little bit different. This one I liked very well because it actually had some pages that you could copy and color. Like if I wanted a fussy cut color, I could, copy this onto cardstock and just kind of fussy cut it and color it just for fun, just if I wanted to give somebody a card with one of these. But then it also had the card ideas. And this one I think was similar. So I thought, I had never seen that magazine before. It's not really, I guess it's not a magazine per se, it's more of a catalog, but I had never seen those before. I also bought the stack because of this, Stampin' Station. Again, I had never heard of this one before. It's got lots of card ideas inside. And I really wanted this one because of the images back here. Now I realize these are actually stamps that you could buy. But my intention is to this paper is a good quality paper. And so I could either color directly the image on the paper, or if I wanted something on the other side, I could just copy it and fussy cut and put on a card if I wanted to do that. So I really wanted specifically that catalog. And then there was 1, 2, 3, looks like 3 from this other Northwoods rubber stamps. Again, this is just a catalog of sorts, I guess. But the reason I liked it is because there are many, many, many card ideas. Just pictures and pictures and pictures of cards. Just thought it'd be neat to get some neat ideas for cards. There was 3 of those in there. There was another, this was Kids Crafts. I've never seen that magazine before. Holiday Crafts, there was actually a couple of these in there. Fun Folds by Card Maker. Paper Crafts, we've all seen that. Another Birthday Creations, we've all seen that, I think, or I hadn't actually seen that one before. And then this one I bought separately, but I have some of the other magazines by this company, the Legacy. I believe now they go by Somerset Art, if I'm not mistaken. This is a really great magazine if you guys haven't seen this. There's a lot of mixed media projects in here. They do a lot of vintage things in here. So just some neat stuff in here. Got that, and then I bought this book for $1. Say It With Style. Perfect quotes for every card making occasion. This was very neat. Lots and lots and lots of quotes to put on the inside of cards. They're divided by genre and just lots of ideas. I think you could probably copy this and downsize it to put it into your card. Or, you know, some of these maybe the right font for your card. Or you could retype the quote, you know, into, like if you see this right here, may peace and happiness be yours throughout the sacred season. Well, this isn't the same quote, but you can see how they've recopied and put this in a different font, similar, and put it on the front of a card. So this for $1, I thought that was very neat. And these magazines will go well into that. I bought, get this stuff out of the box. In this, whoa, sorry guys, it's heavy, very, very heavy. I don't use letters a lot, but this folder, let me see if I can show you how thick this was. This whole folder, guys, was $5, and it is full of alpha letters. They all are in sleeves. There's these that are kind of pop outs, and then there's lots and lots and lots, and when I say lots, I mean lots of stickers of all different shapes, sizes, colors. I can't imagine the hundreds of dollars that's probably in this book. I would venture to say there's probably at least a couple $100 worth of these stickers. And the reason I say that is because we were noticing on the, there was some that they had tucked in front, and on the back of one of them it said $3.49. So I'm guessing that this was, you know, quite a collection for someone, and they got rid of it and put $5 on it. So, needless to say, I don't think I'll ever need to buy another thicker again. I did get a couple, I bought a couple of pads, and then one of the pads, actually, one of my girlfriends that went with me, she bought this pad, and after she looked at it, she said, oh, I don't think this is really for me. This looks like a Stephanie pad. They had, somebody had quite a collection of K & Company paper pads, and they got rid of quite a collection of K & Company paper pads. And my girlfriend, she loves K & Company because the double-sided Sharon. You all have heard me talk about my friend Sharon. Sharon is my paper crafting buddy. She's my paper crafting mentor. And she loves K & Company paper pads because they're double-sided. They're a nice, thick cardstock. So she gifted this pad to me. Let's see how much of this I can show. This is a very unusual. Let me see if I can open this up, guys. Might be easier to show what's in it if I can open it without tearing it. There we go. This is like a kind of a burlap. It's a very funny texture, but it's a very pretty scene. This is acetate. Very pretty acetate. This is kind of a real shiny paper. And then here we have vellum. Really pretty vellum. A couple of pretty overlays. You see that? And then I'll just show you. Now this paper is not, this particular pad is not double-sided. Most of K & Company is double-sided. This was Enchanted Garden, was the collection. I actually don't think I've ever seen this collection before. It's very lovely. Anything that K & Company puts out, I really like this. I like the bird. Anything Can Company puts out is enchanting. This looks like muslin. Looks like a green, very thin muslin, or oh, gauze, kind of a gauzy kind of material. Yeah. So that pad, so I probably will pick a few pieces out of this, and then we have another friend who also paper crafts, and we may pass that on to her. This is a pad that I got. This is a Julianne collection. Very vintagey, and you all know that I love my vintage. So I'll show you the paper. I don't know if you can see. This is like a foil. Let's see if we can get some of that glimmer. Yeah, and there you can see it. Very beautiful. My son set my tablet up to videotape on my ironing board, so let's hope that this is coming out good. This is double-sided, very pretty. Very, very pretty. It's kind of, you can't really tell in the light, but these have, it's like the faintest glitter or shimmer on the pages. Just beautiful. I love this brown with the horses. And I really love this aqua. You can kind of see the shimmer there. This is like a postage stamp, kind of. And again, kind of like a stamped image. Pretty with the bird. This kind of reminds me of maybe something from Tim Holtz. Very lovely. Can Company does beautiful work with vibrant colors. This reminds me of a kind of a circus theme to it. And then last but not least, beautiful paper. This was $5. And then the last pad I got was a Christmas pad, and I'll be honest, I didn't need another Christmas pad, but it was $2. Martha Stewart. And let's see what the collection is, or does it have a collection name? It's my dog coming in. Golden Woodland is the name of this collection. And it's more neutral colors. I do love the aqua that you see back in here in the back. I do love that color. For the most part, it's just browns and aquas and golds. Let's try to flip through here and show you some of the designs here. I do like the silver. And then I'll tell you, this is probably my favorite. I love this aqua with the gold foil trees. And then the aqua with the limbs, or kind of the mistletoe-ish. I really like that. And there's the back side of that. So that was a really nice pad for $2. I didn't get a whole lot in the way of stamps. Get some of this out. I did get this from Stampin' Up. Like I said, a lot. These are ladies from Stampin' Up that put this on. So I'd say the majority of the stamps are Stampin' Up. They did have, you know, several others too. But the majority of what you're going to find there is from Stampin' Up. This was the most expensive thing I bought. It was $9. And I normally probably wouldn't have paid $9 for a wooden stamp set. Because I prefer the clear stamps. But I love this stamp set. I love the sentiments. I love the font. And I've loved this stamp set for a very long time. So I was very happy to get it for $9. I did get a Close to My Heart stamp set. Let me see. Did that even show up in the camera, guys? Yes, it did. This is a like a scriptural, biblical, religious. It's got a picture of the Bible. It's got Psalms 23. It says everything. Let's see. Oh, it's. I think it's from Ecclesiastes. To everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven. I believe that's what it says. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. And you shall seek me and find me when you shall search for me with all your heart. And come unto me, all ye that labor, and I will give you rest. So that's a beautiful stamp set. That was $5. I did get a Tim Holtz. Y'all know I love me some Tim. Got my Tim Holtz. This was $3. And I'll be honest, it's not my favorite of his. He does have some new ones out that I do really like. This one I probably would not have paid full price for, but I would definitely pay $3 for it. Looks like it was brand new. Doesn't look like it's been used. So I will happily add it to my collection. And then the other two stamps I got are just a couple of little ones. These were 50 cents each. Love the little hippo. Isn't that cute? And the little snowman in the globe. And I did get some twine. I don't really need twine, and I don't use twine a whole lot, but I got this because I don't think I have this color. It's a very, very pale blue. Really liked that. This is a cute little book. Snippets, mostly true tales from the lighter side of scrapbooking. I figured it was worth a read for $1. Just little tales. I haven't really even looked through it, to be honest. I got this little desk stand for 75 cents, and it'll be great to hold all kind of little goodies. One of my favorite finds, these were $2 a piece. These are vellum, all different kinds of vellum sayings, vellum titles. There are short ones, long ones, half-size ones. There's everything in here from quotes from Abraham Lincoln and Henry Wadsworth Longfellow and Elizabeth Barrett Browning to things like You Go Girl and Let's Party and Happy Birthday and Merry Christmas and Let It Snow. I mean, there's just such a wide variety. And there was actually more than what's in here. And what's in here, there's probably, if I were to guess, I'd say 100 in each bag. And I've actually already given quite a few of them away. So $2 a bag. I said, oh yeah, I was very happy. I love vellum. I love working with vellum. And let's see. My friend Sharon, actually, she gave me this book that she got in a stack of her magazines that she went with me to also to the sale. And she gave this to me. She is gifting me her Creative Station Xyron. I think it's a 510. And so super sweet. She got it and she's never ever used it, and she's decided that she is going to give it to me because I have a little Xyron, the little bitty sticker maker, and I use it all the time. I love it. And so she is going to give me the Xyron Creative Station with all the cartridges, but I also found this laminating cartridge for $2. So I figured that was a good deal, and she gave me the book. I also got this at the sale, and it was only $0.25, and it is a card easel. And I thought this would be, it shows what it'll look like once it's put together, but for $0.25. I thought this would be perfect for when you're making a card and you're gluing pieces on it and you need things to set up before you can do anything else. This would be perfect to kind of get it out of the way and set it up. The rest of the stuff, let me dig it out of my box here, guys. The rest of my stuff is pretty much little stuff. I got a little whatnot jar for 25 cents. We can all use one of those. Got some, I want to say they're sequins, but they kind of are sequiny, but I don't know if they're really sequins. Little iridescent stars, balloons, just kind of all different kind of things. Those are nice to stick on cards. Birthday cakes. Not sure how well. I got a little, these are not silk flowers. They're not paper. They're just some kind of material. Not sure. Maybe they are silk. I'm not sure what kind of flowers these are. They're gold and white and glittery and very pretty. This was $1 for this little bag of flowers. And then the last 3 bags that I've got were grab bags. And I actually This one is kind of opened. I actually have not looked, I've looked through them but haven't examined them closely. This one was